Hey everyone, it's Kitty. It's January 17th, 2011. Happy Martin Luther King Day. Alright, well, as we know from yesterday's blog, hold on, my glasses are dirty. I haven't been feeling the greatest here last few days. And today was a bad one. It was a really bad day. I stayed in bed and cried, came out and played on my computer, played with my son, back in the bedroom and cried. It's one of those days. And I decided to go through some of the poems and things I've written because I wanted to talk about how I kind of feel like I've lost my gift. I'm a writer. I like to write poems and stories and stuff like that. And you know, when you're manic-y, which means when you're really super hyper and happy, when you're at your high on the mood level, it's almost like you're on meth. I mean, you can like be up for 3 days straight and clean and have no problem with anything and all that. And I was going through the poems and stuff I had written to see if I could find something about I've written while on medication and while off medication to show the difference. When I came across something I'd written around Christmas time in the year 2007, and it kind of turned my day around. Well, and also too, I have a couple of really good friends I'd like to shout out to. Adriana from Pennsylvania, love you, you're my girl. Pathalil, my best friend in the entire world, I love you, you're my girl. She's also a subscriber. And you know, a couple other people. You were really there for me when I really needed it. And my wonderful boyfriend, David, who today I told him exactly how I felt. I told him exactly what I was going to say on here and how like shitty I felt. I mean, I just felt crappy today. And you know, he's very supportive, and I'm very lucky to find someone that not only is compassionate but tries to understand what I'm going through. But anyway, so those people really helped turn it around, and I'm very lucky to have a support system. There's many people out there in the world that have a mental illness that doesn't have a support system, and I'm very lucky that I do. Okay, so in the year 2007, in the summer of 2007, is when I was diagnosed with being bipolar. And as I had said before, I felt like I had died. I mean, I felt like I was going to my own funeral. And they're like, oh, we want to put you on lithium and you're bipolar. And I freaked the freak out. And it was horrible. I thought my life was over. But I started the medication that summer also. And this was written around Christmas. Actually, it was written Christmas Day in the year 2007. And this is just something I want to read. And then after I read it, I'll explain why it kind of turned my day around. And it's called How Blessed I Am. This day is over, this Christmas Day. Beautiful gifts from beautiful people. My mind wanders the past. I was a girl in a broken home where an angel lived and cared for me. An angel that healed my wounds and wiped my tears. Her life cut too short. I am left alone. I meet a man, a lovely man. He came and saved me from myself. I pushed back to the present. I see these people laughing, hugging, sharing memories. I long for my angel, though she sits on my shoulder. My babies, now 2 and 4, flourishing into their own beings of this planet. Their giggles, their grins, warms my heart and makes it grow. The year is almost over. I am sad. It was an amazing year. I laughed, I cried, I cursed, I prayed. I saw the world through new eyes. Some dreams failed, some dreams became reality. 2007, my favorite year so far. This girl in my past, the one with the broken home and now an absent angel, is happy. The little girl glowing within her flesh. This girl with a smile beaming from ear to ear, looking out through my eyes. She sits and watches the people loving each other, loving themselves, but most of all, loving her. My dream came true. I have a father, a mother, a husband, a best friend, and children. The journey was long, hard, harsh, cruel, wonderful, exciting, sad, and fun. The little girl smiles at me and extends her tiny hand. With a twinkle in her eye, she sweetly whispers, "Welcome home." And yeah, that was on medication, so I'm kind of proud of that, I guess. And this is the first time I've actually really shared things I've written with anybody. So, YouTube world, feel blessed, feel privileged. But, you know, at first when I was writing this down, I was really sad because I haven't felt this good in a long time. I mean, I feel good, but just not the best I've felt. And especially here, not even just in the last few days, but here in like the last month or so. The holidays are hard on me, really stressful, causes a lot of anxiety and stuff. But, you know, at first when I was writing this down and going through it to find it to share with everybody, I was really sad. Like, wow, I miss being that happy. I miss being that hopeful about everything. And this also was written before a lot of things have happened in the last few years. And, you know, but now, you know, it kind of gives me hope. It gives me hope that I can have this back. I can have this happiness back. So I wanted to share that with you. And then here's an example of another poem that I wrote. I think that I was sad that day. Well, I'm pretty sure I was sad that day. And it was raining, and so I wrote a poem about the rain. This is an example of some of the things that I do, like to make me feel better, like to get my mind off the bad things, and I try to turn the negative energy and recycle it into positive energy. I don't know. I just felt like sharing in a creative mood, I guess. And it's called Rain. You tap dance on the windowsill. You quench the thirst of the flourishing ground, waiting impatiently for spring to stretch and blossom, waiting for the sun to kiss them awake. The rain, what would the world do without you? You give us life and peace. You give us memories with every puddle we step in. You give little hands something to explore. You are there to listen to our sadness and our happiness. You are there to engulf lovers. You are there to mourn the ones that we have lost. You are the tears of Mother Earth to see what this planet has come to. You do so much for mankind. Thank you for all that you do. Just a little one. Anyway. But this was written after medication. Before I look at some of the stuff I wrote before I was on medication, it's kind of trippy. Kind of sounds like I was tripping acid. And I wasn't. Promise. I don't do that. But, I don't know, like, it started out as a really shitty day. That's just the only way to put it. But, you know, it's kind of turned around. Talked to a few of my really good friends, and I talked to my support system. That's the main thing in having this disease. You need a support system. Whether it's family, whether it's friends that feel like family, whether it's your counselors, your social worker, whatever. You need to have a support system. Whether you have a mental illness or not, there's no shame in reaching out to someone that you care about and say, listen, I'm having a bad day. I just need you to listen. I need you to help me. And it took me a long time to accept the fact that I am going to need help and I cannot do this alone. And it's okay. We're not meant to fix everything by ourselves. We're not meant to fix everything, period, whether we're by ourselves or not. And, you know, I mean, God gave Adam Eve for a reason, because he couldn't do it alone. So yeah, that was my day. My day was pretty bad, but it turned around and I feel better. I feel relaxed. Took an anxiety medication to kind of help calm me down because I was really upset. Took a nice long hot shower. Now I feel refreshed and renewed, and I'm ready to relax for a little bit and then go to bed. And I have a lot of things planned for tomorrow, and cleaning the house and just making it look pretty, and things I need to make up for that I didn't do today. And that's what I do. Yeah, I had a bad day. I can either sit here and feel sorry for myself, or I can turn it around, recycle it into something positive. And you know what? So I didn't do my housework today. I can do extra tomorrow. So yep. So I just really want to thank my friends and thank all my viewers for being there and helping me and supporting me. And you know, I'm very lucky to have the friends that I do. I love you all so much, and I'm so blessed to have you. And we have 359 days left. So see you tomorrow.